So today I am going to be talking about the simpiest things I've seen guys do. I've got 10 on the list, and not gonna lie, I've probably done 2 or 3 of these myself at some point. So this isn't me acting like I'm above it. Some of these are gonna be obvious. Some of these you might not even realize you're doing until I actually say it. Number 1, agreeing with her on everything. This one's so common it's almost funny. You know this dude, the one who's got like 1,000 opinions when he's with the boys, but the second a girl is in the room, he suddenly doesn't have any opinions anymore. Ask him something he actually cares about and he'll just go, yeah, I see both sides, just so he doesn't risk her not liking what he actually thinks. And it's crazy because it's usually the opposite of what you'd think would work. Guys think agreeing with everything is going to make her like him more, but it actually does the opposite. Nobody respects the guy with no spine. If you actually disagree with something, just say it. Worst case, she doesn't agree back. That's fine. That's literally allowed to happen. You're not supposed to be a mirror. You're supposed to be an actual person with your own take on stuff. Next one, white knighting. It means when a guy spots any tiny bit of drama near a girl and instantly acts like he's got to swoop in and be the hero of the situation. Doesn't matter if he even knows what actually happened. One glimpse of her looking upset and he's already puffing his chest out, ready to go to war over it. And the thing is, it almost never actually works the way guys think it's gonna work. You're not gonna become the guy she's suddenly attracted to just because you defended her in some situation you didn't even fully understand. Half the time you don't even have the full story, you just heard her side and went straight into hero mode. If you're actually there and you witness something messed up happen, sure, step in. But jumping in just to look like the good guy in front of her, that's not heroic, that's just kind of sad, honestly. Number 3, talking down on other men to her. This is one of the ones that actually gets under my skin a little. It's the guy who low-key throws his own friends under the bus just to make himself look better in front of a girl. Oh yeah, that guy. He's actually kind of a red flag, or I wouldn't trust him around your friends. Meanwhile, he never had an issue with the guy until a girl showed up. And it's such a weak move because it's basically admitting you don't think you're good enough to stand out on your own, so you gotta knock somebody else down to look taller by comparison. And most of the time it backfires anyway because girls aren't as clueless as guys think. She'll usually end up telling the other guy exactly what got said about him, and now you just look like the snake in the group instead of the guy who looks good. Next one, donating to female Twitch streamers. This one's just funny to me. You got guys sitting there dropping actual money, like real money they worked for, on a girl who's never gonna know their name past the 2 seconds the donation alert pops up on screen. And the wildest part is these girls are usually doing way better financially than the guy donating to them in the first place. You're sitting there in your room hitting donate so she says your name out loud one time. Meanwhile, she's probably got a whole group chat of guys doing the exact same thing every single stream. And let's just be honest, you're not donating because her Fortnite gameplay is elite. You're donating because you just want to see tits, or because you're desperate for a little bit of attention. Stop dressing it up as anything else. Watch the stream if you enjoy it, that's completely fine. But the second you're opening your wallet hoping to catch a glimpse or hoping she notices you, that's where it gets a little rough to watch. Number 5, following IG models. I feel like guys are starting to catch on to this one a bit more these days. More people are actually calling it out. But there's still plenty of simps out there doing this without even thinking twice. It's crazy how much power we just hand over to these girls as guys. If some girl posts her ass or her tits and boom, 10,000 followers overnight. Meanwhile, here guys like me making videos getting 0 views. Like genuinely think about that for a second. The amount of actual effort on my end versus her just taking one picture. And it's not even that following her is some crazy sin. It's more like, why are we the ones fueling that? Every follow, every like, every share, that's guys collectively handing over power and clout to someone who did absolutely nothing except post a body pic. We complain about how unbalanced everything feels between men and women these days, but then turn around and personally contribute to it every time we hit follow these girls. Number 6, commenting this emoji on some random girl's post. You go on some girl's page, someone you don't even know, someone you've never talked to in your life, and there's like 400 comments under one picture. Half of them are just guys dropping hard eyes or "you're gorgeous," like she's actually gonna see that and remember them. Think about it from her side for a second. She's getting that same comment from 100 different guys a day. Yours isn't special. Yours isn't even gonna register. It just becomes comment number 214 that she scrolls past without even reading. You're not going to stand out by adding to a pile that's already that big. All you're doing is boosting her ego by one tiny percent and getting absolutely nothing back for it. If she's your girlfriend, sure, compliment her all you want. But some girl you've never met and are never going to meet, there's no actual reason to be leaving comments like that. Next one, believing her over your friends. This one's rough because it happens more than people admit. Something goes down between a guy's girl and his boy, doesn't even matter what actually happened, and the second she brings it to him, he's already picking her side before he even hears the other version. Yeah, your friend was hitting on me earlier, and now he's texting his friend like, "Bro, why you doing that?" without even asking him what actually happened first. Meanwhile, the friend's probably sitting there confused because maybe nothing even happened the way she said it did. Or maybe it got exaggerated, or maybe she straight up made it up just to see what he'd do. And he just took her word as fact instantly, no questions asked, over someone who's actually been solid for him way longer than she has. Number 8, taking disrespect. This is probably one of the saddest ones on the list, honestly. You see it all the time. A girl talks down to her guy in front of people, embarrasses him, disrespects him openly, and he just kind of laughs it off or stays quiet like it's nothing. And the only reason a guy tolerates that is because deep down, he doesn't actually believe he can do better, or he's scared of being alone, so he just eats it instead of saying anything. But the second you let disrespect slide once, it's not going to stay a one-time thing. It's going to keep happening because she now knows there's no consequence for it. If someone's disrespecting you, that's not something you're supposed to just sit there and take. That's something you actually address. And if it keeps happening after that, that's your sign to walk away. Number 9, letting her friend zone you. This is the one that guys really don't like hearing, but it's true. You don't actually lose when a girl says she doesn't like you. That's just a normal outcome. That happens to everybody at some point. Where you actually lose is when you accept staying in that friend zone anyway. Think about what that actually looks like. You're doing all the same stuff a boyfriend would do. Giving her your time, your attention, being there for every little problem she's got, but getting none of what a boyfriend would get back. That's not friendship. That's a one-sided deal you agreed to because you were hoping it'd eventually turn into something. And it almost never does. She already told you what she wants from you, and it's not a relationship. It's just free emotional support with zero cost to her. If she friend zones you, that's fine. That's allowed, just don't stick around playing a role you never actually agreed to for real. And the last one, begging. This one's just rough to watch every single time. A girl says she wants to break up, or she straight up cheated, and there's the guy on his knees, literally or just completely begging her to stay, begging her to give him another chance, begging her not to leave. And at that point, there's nothing left. No self-respect, no dignity, none of it. Whatever's left in you at that moment is just the part that's begging. It doesn't work either. Begging never actually brings anyone back. If anything, it just confirms to her that she made the right call leaving, because now she's seen exactly how low you're willing to go. If it's over, let it be over. Walk away with whatever's left of your pride instead of throwing away the rest of it, trying to hold on to something that already left.